Hey everyone, my name is Tammy. I am the CEO and owner of Creative Expressions Picture Video Service, and I'm the host of a new web TV show coming this fall. And hey, I'm out here just taking a nice little brisk walk after dinner, and I thought that I would come on and share this evening. So I don't have a particular time that I will share, but when it moves me, feeling moves me, I'll be on. So how's everybody doing out there? I plan not to be long on here because I'm actually going back towards home. Just took me a nice walk, and I wanted to just talk to you here. I want to talk to you about your business. We just having a business chat, and I know you will find value in what I have to say. My goal as a business owner is to first provide value to my target audience. Hi, hello, Arnie. Thank you for joining. So I want to kind of start off for those that are out there that have businesses. I want to talk about it's this thing where people start businesses and for some reason they think that they don't have to become educated in operating and growing a business. So you have people just, starting businesses and going into business, and they don't have the necessary education to help them along in growing the business. A lot of us we have this zeal, and I've been there and done that too. But at some point in time, you're gonna have to get educated. Your talent alone is not going to grow your business. You have to have business knowledge, business wisdom. You have to know your target audience. Some of you don't know your audience, so you're going after all these different people, and people are not responding because they're not your audience. And so there's a lot of business one-on-one that needs to take place in order for you to find yourself at that place. When you get to the point that, hello Monique, yes, when you get to the point, you're going to get tired one day of not making money. You're going to get tired, and you're going to get to a place where I need some help. I need to know what I need to do so I can get to the next level in my business. So I'm saying here today, you need to reevaluate where you're at. Dehandra, thank you for joining. If this fits you, then you need to make a decision in terms of what you need to do in your business. So when you get tired of not making money, then you're going to find that education is important when growing a business. It's just not about getting your LLC, setting up your LLC, setting up your website, and you think that you done did something because you did all of that. But if you don't know the things that go along with growing that business, I know because I've been there and done that. Oh, you're welcome. You're so welcome. I've been there. I've done that. And yesterday, if you didn't get to listen to my live, make sure you get to listen to that live video, because a lot of us don't provide value to our clients. We don't provide value. All we do, and I was talking about this yesterday, all we do is post all day long about our brand. But we don't provide value. We don't provide value to our clients, and when you begin to stop selling and provide value, then people will begin to come to you. I just did a live video on that. I just put up my YouTube channel. So you need to follow me on my YouTube channel, because all my videos are going up there. Not one time do I talk about I'm not selling. I'm just bringing value to the people that's my audience. And when you begin to provide value, then people don't have a problem working with you. But that's what I talked about yesterday. And what I'm talking about, when you get tired of not making money, then you're going to find that education is important in growing your business. You don't have to keep staying at a place where you got to keep chasing customers. No, people supposed to be running at your door, knocking your door. Why aren't they knocking your door down? That's what they supposed to be doing. And the reason why they not doing it, because we got to provide value to the people. We got to stop trying to sell to them and provide value to those people. That is what is going to make them come at you. I just started a new web TV show, and people was coming after me for the TV show that will be starting in fall. Is a web TV show. They were coming after me because they saw that I provided value to them. And when you begin to provide value, and don't worry, everybody is not your client, and that's okay. You are not supposed to have everybody be your client. Thank you, said Parrish. Yeah, everybody is not supposed to be your client. And I was just talking to someone. They inboxed me on Instagram, and they inboxed me on Instagram. I'm just going to share this example. They were web designers, and they wanted me to get their services. I didn't know them. They don't communicate with me on Instagram at all. They don't interact with me. They don't engage me. And see, that's another problem. If you're not engaging other people, do not inbox them if they, and try to get them to buy your stuff. Because first of all, you don't say nothing to them. And then you want to just throw your stuff in their inbox. That is totally wrong. When you on social media, you're supposed to be engaging your potential clients. You have to know who is your potential client so you can start engaging them and connecting with them. Because usually your potential clients already are watching you saying, I'm going to get that service. I'm going to buy that product. You just don't know, but they're looking and they're watching you. But if you're not engaging those people, you already lose, especially if you're trying to get sales on social media. You're not engaging them, you're already done lost. You do have to engage that target audience. And while you engaging them, you have to begin to provide value to them through your social media promotions and things, providing value, and get away from trying to say, buy my product, buy this. Okay, now, what I want to say that it's 80-20. So it's 80% of you providing value to the client, and then the 20% is where you can do some marketing. But you don't have to always do really direct marketing all the time. You can do indirect marketing too, and still get your brand across. You don't want to keep saying this is $2, this is $2, this is $50, and you got it up on your post like every day. You got the same thing. This is $50. This is you still posting that same stuff. Does it add value? Does it make sense? I'm not sure what you're talking about making sense, but you should ask yourself that question. Does it provide value? Indirect marketing is when you're not really saying buy this. You know how y'all got them posts here? This is $50 and buy this. You kind of, it's direct. Indirect would just, you're not really saying that, you're not really putting a price, you're not focusing on the price, or you're just basically focusing more on the value of, you might focus on the benefits of that product. Okay? When clients know what's going to benefit them, they're going to buy it. Okay? I was agreed with you what you said, add value. So basically, through your marketing, what I'm saying is that you want to provide value to your clients. You know, that's what you want to do. Okay. So I hope I answered your question on indirect marketing. So like I said, it's not you putting a sell sign on it saying buy this, buy that. You're not doing that. You're basically focusing on the benefits of that product and what it's going to do for that client. That's what you're going to be focusing on. And you can do that you can do a lot of that through your marketing. You don't have to, and like I said, if you're going to do selling, do the 80-20 rule. Educate, inspire, build up. That's what you want to do. If that's where you're trying to get most of your clients from, you have to do that. So you have to get educated. You have to get educated. You have to get educated so you can grow this business. You know, do you think it's that easy? You know, if it was that easy for people to just get an LLC and put up there and boom. No, it's not that easy. And people that are doing it are successful. They have caught on to it, and they've provided value. And their product is in demand. And that's another thing. And like I said, I just did the live video, formal education coaching. Yeah, so, yes, I had someone that was on my live yesterday, and I found them to be very, very intelligent, because the person said, I want to start a business, but I want to know if it's a good business to even go into. I said, now you talking. And so I offered them one of my, it's called the ABCs of starting a business, the online training. That's what I offered them to take, because it's going to help you to evaluate your business concept and yourself as well. And it has a host of a lot of other things in the training. So, so that's something to think about. And I'm going to do a video on that too. I want to do a video on the basics when starting a business. Things that you need to be looking at when you start a business. And not only, that training is not just for people starting a business, but it's for people who already started businesses that may be stuck, that may not know what direction to go in. So, yes. So when you get tired, you get tired of not making money, you're going to find that education is your friend. You're going to find that is your friend. So, and enough with all these throwing these businesses up and not getting the proper education. So a business is supposed to function like a business, and you're supposed to have people running after you. You're supposed to be overwhelmed, because if you're not overwhelmed yet, you still have some growing to do. We got to be overwhelmed. And And when you how to get overwhelmed, start providing value. Watch. Watch. Watch people come after you when you start providing value. Seriously, I know. Because they've been coming after me. And I said to myself, I don't want to be a business owner. Hi, Rosalie. Yeah, I don't want to be a business owner that I want to be a business owner that provides value. That's what I want to be represented. That I provide value to my target audience. And I said, and so I had to. And when you get to a place in growth, you find that okay, I have to. You begin to grow. That's what it's all about. Is growth. So when you first start that business, you're running around, you're trying to get everybody to buy this, buy that. So and that's usually normal that happens. But after all that sizzles out, you have to know what you're doing when it's all said and done. You got to know what you're doing. It's not that easy as just throwing up a LLC, like getting the website and all that. That is just like part of it, but it is definitely more to that. You have to have skill. You have to have strategy when you growing a business, and then once you get it to that place, you got to be able to maintain it. To maintain that success, to keep them clients coming in. So you got to work hard. You have to work hard. So don't let nobody even tell you that it's like that. If you don't get educated and find out what you need to do, you're not going to be successful. You might find a little success for a little while, and once that sizzle out, you're going to be in a dry spot. And you're going to be trying to figure out what happened. Because there's some things that's missing. And when most of the time I look, it's usually value. It's usually value. And so the gentleman that inboxed me, I want to get back to that. He was on Instagram, and he inboxed me. Hi, Tasha. He inboxed me, and he said, what did he say to me? He was trying to get me to buy his web service, but he never thought for a minute that I do web services too. He didn't go back to check out my to find out. He was just randomly inboxing people to get web services. But he had no clue that I actually offer web services too. So of course I wasn't his target audience, but he was just going around randomly. I guess if he hit one, he's hoping that he was going to, hit one here. If he don't get it there, he was going to, that kind of thing. So I asked him in the inbox, I said, do you know your target audience? Do you know who your target audience are? And so I gave him some value. I said, let me tell you who your target audience is. And I said, it's the people who are most, this is general for everybody. So what I'm saying here right now, you can take this as a tip. Your target audience is the people who are most likely to buy from you. That's general. That's not specific. Okay? So they are the people that are most likely to buy from you. So, and then when I went back to check my inbox, he was like, wow, he said, I don't know my target audience. That's what he said. And I inboxed him back. I said, let me know if you're interested in doing a consultation with me. And so, cause I'll be able to do a target audience analysis with him, so I can kind of show him the people that that will be interested in what he does, you know. And but right there, like, I knew when he came to me, I knew that he didn't know anything about target audience. He did not, because he should have been like researching me, even if he had to go to my website or whatever he had to do. But I guess he probably didn't see that. I don't know if he researched my site, because I know I'm at an upgraded, changes some mission statements. But like, I was just using that as an example that a lot of people, if you have to go around inboxing people, because really that's all you doing is getting a sell, like a right now sell. If that's what you doing, you know, you got to keep doing that. You know, and I'm not saying that you should, you know, you want to stop doing it, but I think that you need to know who your audience are. Because, you know, there's 9 times out of 10 that if you just randomly inboxing people and you don't know, you haven't done any research on those people, then you don't know if they're your target audience. And then 9 times out of 10, if they're not your target audience, they're gonna get angry, and if you keep on inboxing them about that. If you keep coming to them, inboxing them, trying to sell them something, especially if you don't know them. If you're not engaged, that's why I tell people, if you have to engage at people. You're not engaging those people, they're most likely not going to want you to keep to inbox them. They most likely don't want you to do that, you know. So 9 times out of 10, a lot of people, they're not learning how to connect properly on social media, you know. And which you know, and you meet those connections for a reason, you know. So like I said, when you get tired of not having money, you're going to find that education is going to be your friend. Just because you putting up a website, just because you got an LLC, do not mean that you prepare for business. It does not mean that. You know, and if you have not got the prerequisites for starting a business, and I've been telling everybody about my training. That was some time ago when I did a live some months ago, and I told you about the ABCs of starting a business, and half of those people that came to me inboxing me about trying to get into training never followed up, never bought the training. But then and sometimes that's usually the reason why certain people cannot get to, because they fail to get educated. They don't want to learn nothing. They just want to put up a business. They just want to throw an LLC up and a website, and that's it. You know, so if you haven't got any kind of training or any entrepreneur, you're not ready. You're not ready. You know, you're definitely not ready. And so I'm just being real, because I know I've been there, done that. I'm just trying to tell you, I'm trying to save you some time, you know. And so, you know, and literally, I was doing the live, I'm going to share this with you. I was doing a live video the other day about providing value to the client. Make sure you listen to that video. I'm serious. I just uploaded on YouTube too. So you make sure you get that. I talked about value. I talked about I think that there was another video I talked about. But yes, make sure that you listen to that video, because you're going to find a lot of value in that. You're going to really find a lot of value in that video. So anyway, when you get, like I just said, when you get tired of not making money, you're going to find that education is going to be your best friend. You know, you're going to find that education is going to be your best friend. You know, so you have to, at some point in time, you're not going to be able to survive just throwing up a website and keep, especially if you are not doing what I had said to you. You know, if you're not doing that and you don't know how to do it, you got to get help. You know, you have to get help. You know, and like I said, I do consultations for people that may need help with their target audience, because once you know who your people are, then you know who to target and who not to target. You know, when you get to learn your audience, you know, like I know for me, I'm gonna just give you an example. I have like 2 businesses, and one of my business, I have, you know, a shea butter line. That's one of my business. That's one of my little side hustles, and basically, it's organic. The shea butter is organic, you know, so it's a clean butter. It's pure. So, basically, everybody is not going to be hyped about organic shea butter. Some people like, I don't care if it's, or you know, like, so there's specific people that want organic shea butter. You know, not everybody wants organic. You know, so basically, and and even, you know, so I had to do my research and figure out who would be interested in that shea butter, you know. And of course, somebody that's a vegan would be interested in it, because they're into being healthy and things such as that. And I'm just giving you a little tip, you know, not just vegan people, but people that are into natural skincare, things like that. So that was just something, you know, I was just sharing, because you basically, to get an idea that, you know, just like you might have a product or service, everybody don't want what you have. You know, they don't want what you have. It's not that it may not be that something wrong with your product. It's just that they're not interested in that product. You know, so the key is, if you haven't done a business plan, you need to you know, you need to know. Eventually, you got to find out who your audience. You got to find your audience. You know, so like I said, and when you get tired of not making money, your education gonna have to be your friend. You know, you got to get educated. Yes, Donna. Yes, Donna. you know, and I'm serious. Cause you know, I've been there and done that. You know, and so what I do here at this company, I provide value. You know, and when I begin to just tell people how I just tell people the truth, and I give them wisdom and what they need to do, they come to me and say, can you work with me? Sure. You know, and that's why I said, once you make sure you can listen to that video yesterday, because I talked about the 4 steps. You know, how when you get to learning how, I don't want to talk about that again, because I know I'm talking about something else different. But like I said, that's where when you begin to provide value, trust. I talked about that yesterday. Value, trust, emotional connection. Then you can sell. You know, then you can sell. You know, so I said people should be chasing you. And so if folks are not chasing you down for business, your work is not done. Your work is not finished. You know, you went into that business for a purpose. You know, Just like Starbucks went into their business for purpose. You know, are they running around looking for customers? No. No. So don't compare your, don't say, well, they a big company. That's the reason they got more, they got more money. No, don't use that as an excuse. Don't use that as an excuse. Because it doesn't, you know, of course, it's not going to be, it may not be on the level of Starbucks, but you still should have people coming after you for business. You still should have people knocking your door down for business too. You know. And of course, yes, it doesn't happen overnight. Of course, if you're in a startup phase, yes, it's going to take time. You know, they say it takes about 5 years before you really get that business really rolling. You know, and I'm going to talk about my next video. I'm going to come on. Might come on tomorrow. I'm not sure. I might come on in the morning. Who knows? Probably the morning. Maybe tomorrow morning I might come on. But I want to talk, I want to talk, I totally forgot my thought. It'll come back to me. But, they should be chasing you. Don't get settled with, I'm still working too. I'm a work in progress too. Don't settle for a customer here and a customer there. No. You deserve to have people coming after you too. But, like I said, you have to provide value. You have to get educated in learning how to run your business. You know, and I also want to, that's what I want to talk about tomorrow, about the money that comes into your business. And I'm going to talk about this tomorrow. It's not supposed to be spent. When you're new in business and the money is coming in, I want to talk about that. And I want to talk about where it's supposed to go. I'm not going to give it away. I might be back on tomorrow morning, early tomorrow morning, because I'm here to provide business wisdom, etiquette, the whole 9 yards. You know, the Creator has gifted me in such a way that I have a teaching. I have the gift to teach people about business. I also sometimes feel that I'm not supposed to be running a business. I'm supposed to just be teaching people wisdom of how to grow it, how to wisdom and how to function with it. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. And you know, and of course, you know, I am a speaker. I did a good 3 speaking engagements already. You know, so that was something I wanted to do, and it came true because that's what I wanted to do. You know, so I think I did a couple already. Yeah, I did about a couple speaking engagements already. Yes. So that's kind of where I kind of, you know, and you get to know that over time. When you get to grow in business, you get to know where you were really supposed to be at. So that means that somebody else will be running my business, and that's where I want to be. I want to have somebody else doing that other side, and I can teach and, you know, and do that thing, you know, teach and just help people, support people through the process, you know, especially people that are in the startup phase of their business. So that is what is supposed to happen. You know, they are supposed to, run after you. Okay? You are not supposed to be running around after other people, you know, trying to get them to buy your stuff. Because when you provide value, people will come after you. Trust me. All right? You know, so I'm still on the value piece because it is like, that's big. Value is big, and that education is big too. You have to get educated. And I was on a roll where I was reading an article every week, something new that I was learning. That was the regiment that I had. And somewhat I kind of fell off of it a little bit. I kind of fell off of it, so I'm going to get back on. I would read an article every week about my industry. So that means that nobody knows it better than I know. So when you use that regiment, you don't at least once get a article. Not to say you have to do, you can, if you want to read an article every day, do that. But my goal, that's how I set my goal, is that was my time, the time that I have and all the things I'm doing, that was good for me. Maybe every day is good for you, but taking that time and reading up on something that has to do with your industry, the new trends, what's happening new in your industry. Do you know that? So if you don't know what's happening new in your industry, you already behind. You're already behind. You don't know what's affecting your money. Yup, you don't know what's affecting your money. Okay, your money flow. Okay, and so how you need to tweak your prices and all of that. And I'm going to tell you, those people who are out there, and I'm just going to talk about the mother races, they be on it. They be reading up on that stuff. They know they know the stuff that's going to be happening next year that we don't even know yet. And then as soon as it hits, we were like, "Oh, well, I didn't even know that was going to happen." You know what? Because they already researched it. They already tuned into it. That's why they know. So you need to know. You should be a pro at your industry. You should know what's affecting your money flow, because when things start changing, it start affecting this. Same thing. When cameras started to go on, when those cameras started to be connected to those cell phones, it kind of took the industry down a little bit, because people can take their cell phones out and record stuff. But I'm not going to say it's going to come out well. But the build, just they having access to a camera has affected that industry, because at first they didn't have access to having a camera. So then you have people that are doing video production on iPhone. They're using their iPhones to record. So those are things that if you're in the video industry, you need to know. Okay, that those things are affecting the money. Same situation with all these apps now. They got an app here. Now it's like they're trying to bring everything into one, like all of your everything where you can get access to everything at once. They got apps that do that. If you're in the web design industry, now people are not really going to websites like they used to. Where do people spend most of their time? Somebody tell me that. Are they spending a lot of time on websites? Where are people? Tell me where. Somebody type below. Where are people at? They are on social media. Your social media channels are going to be mainly your website, because that's where people want to connect with you. When you see their business cards, what they have on their Instagram or whatever social media, because all the stuff that they have on their website is pretty much on the social media. Maybe it's not all of it. It might be like a summary of it, but people don't want to sift through long websites anymore. Because when I send people to my website, they want to talk to me. They want to inbox. Inboxing. That's what they want to do. I used to send people to my website to sign up for my consultations. They didn't really want to do that. They wanted to just set their appointments up right through Facebook. So I just started going with the flow, because that's what people are doing now. So when you see things changing, you have to change with what is going on. Especially long websites and lengthy websites. People don't want to sift through all of that, and then, so it's better to go with something like 3 pages, something short, sweet, to the point, so they don't have to go through all those. And that was before I got into my website. But so when I did my second business, I only have 3 pages on my website. I have my home page, my products, and my contact. That's it. That's it. And you're going to see that websites are going to start being, right now they got the 1-page websites, where they just have everything on 1 page. That's it. So that when you start finding out and finding out what's going on, then you can kind of move what's happening. So we got to stay in tune with business. Get into that business news, find out what's going on. What's the new thing in this industry? Find out what's going on. So we got, so that's something that I did, and it really, really helped me, because it made me more knowledgeable, because every week I'm learning something new about my business, or just learning something new about business in general, because I was just having that regiment, because you don't want to overload. I just say, learn something new, something, majorly new in your business, and you can chew on that information all week, and then you find your next article, and then you keep going. You just keep going and going each week, and you start growing and gaining knowledge, because you have to be knowledgeable. You have to be knowledgeable in business to really grow the business. I know I want to be a millionaire, and I'm going to be one, because I believe I can be one. And if you believe it, you already halfway there. Now you got to put the work in. And so that is what you have to do. And I'm gonna talk about that on my video one day. I'm gonna talk about that. Things that you need to do to move towards being a millionaire. Because it can happen. It's happening to people now. So, so anyway, I'm going to, I hope that what I have shared here tonight, I hope, I know, I'm not even saying I hope, but I know that it has given you value. I see a lot of your comments saying thank you, and I do appreciate you tuning into this live, and anyone that is in the startup phase of their business, you're in the startup phase. Oh, you welcome, Donna. If you're in the startup phase of your business, or if you feel that you're at that place where you're frustrated, feel free to get a consultation scheduled. Sometimes you just need to talk to someone so they can, so first of all, so once you share with them what kind of business you have and where you're at, they'll be able to help you. And so basically, if that's you, you can inbox, you definitely can inbox me for a consultation service, so that we can kind of get you on the right track. But if you don't feel that you okay, I got you, But for those that may be listening and they need some business, general business advice, and a consultation on a certain area, I'm here. I will put you on my schedule, and we can get you in. But at this point, I'm going to if there's no more questions, make sure you guys share and like This video will be going on YouTube because all my videos go to YouTube that I share. So follow me on my YouTube channel. You can find me. You should be able to find me. You should be able to find me under Tammy Grant, but I will try to post a link on here when I'm done. I am building my channel up. I have a channel where my channel is about everything I'm doing here is the same thing because they all go to that channel, inspiring, sharing wisdom, and etiquette, in business. That is what I center around. So I will post that link once I get off here. I do thank everybody for tuning in. I'm coming up with a lot of great topics, and it's just overwhelming me. Like, I literally have to, if I don't write down the topic, I will forget. Like, it's almost like a writer or an artist. If they don't write down that information, they lose it. So every time I get this thought of a topic, and you know what, guys, this is the creator, and no lie, and I'm gonna say this before I go. These topics be coming to me, and I don't even prepare. I don't sit down and figure out what I'm going to say. Like, it just literally just comes out the depth of my soul, out of my, even without prepare. I don't go on and prepare. Like, this is just stuff that's been in me that's just coming out of me. Like, it's almost like it's just like living waters. It's like, how they say that spiritual thing. I don't prepare. If you listen to my videos, I don't prepare. I do not sit around and figure out what I'm going to say. I literally don't do that. And that is what's like taking me out. It's literally overwhelming. It's literally like not overwhelming, but it's like, what's the word? It's just amazing me because the creator has put this stuff in me, and everything that's in you had to come out. All the knowledge that you gain is not for you to keep to yourself. And I'm not saying give things away free. I'm not saying that, because people need to pay for what they supposed to pay. But literally, I don't prepare for this stuff. Oh, thank you. You said you added me. Oh, you subscribe? Oh, you added you. I'm not sure when you said, "Hey, I added you." I am not Google. Oh, I'm not sure what she. So I mean, did you say you subscribe to me, or because I'm not sure when you said, or you added me as a friend? I'm not sure when you said that. Ranisha. Yeah. So, thank you. Whatever you did, you added me to something. Thank you. So I'll figure that out. But literally, it just comes from me. So okay, and I will definitely read as soon as I get off. I'm gonna accept it. Oh, thank you, Tasha, and she's in our group. Tasha's in my group. I have a Facebook group, so if anybody want to join my Facebook group, it's called Passionate Business People and Startups. So look, you can find me under Passionate Business People and Startups. So you have to answer those questions before you join. I have some questions that you have to answer, because my group is a group where we build each other up. We don't use the group to just sell. We don't throw our stuff in. We don't, I don't want to be a part of a group that throws, everybody's putting up all their sales and nobody's like looking at it. Nobody's responding. I don't want that. So what we do is what I do, my group provides value. So if you want to grow in your business, then, and I'm not saying here, my group is just different from other other groups. And it's a purpose for each group. Even if it is a group where you can just post, it's a purpose for it. But like I said, if you have a group that allows you. Oh yeah, yes. Oh yeah, that video. Oh, that was powerful. Yes. And that just came off me, boy. I didn't even know where all that stuff came from. And I tell you, is a gift. I have a speaking gift. That is why I'm a speaker. And and literally, I'm not afraid to be in front of nobody speaking. And like I remember years ago, when I was younger. But the creator took all of that away, so look, you better watch out for me. So but basically oh yeah, because I had to listen to it myself. So when you can get blessed off your own stuff, it's like I'm sitting here getting like, because I go back and, listen to my videos and I'm like, oh my goodness, woo, did I say that? Like, I'm all cut up, I feel like a pastor, like, but that's just how it goes. It's called Passionate Business People, and it's Passionate Business People and Startups. So I may try to put the link on. Let me see. Maybe I'll try to put the link up when I get off here. Yeah, I'll put the link up. Once I get off here, I can post it to. It's like I said, it's but somebody can type it in the subject in the comment section, because I can't type anything. They don't let you type anything here. So passionate business people and startups. You'll be able to find me there. You'll see me a picture of with me sitting with some other business associates. You'll see a picture. But like I said, I'm going to try to post it for those who want to come part of the group. And it's a really nice group, because we have a theme each day. I don't post in it constantly. I post in it every day, but I'm not posting. When I put stuff in there, it's only value. I try to put things that are value in the group. So we have our theme today was Motivational Monday. And so we provide motivational, quotes and stuff for the day. So that's all you can post in that day. You can't post anything else. Is a theme each day. And then Tuesday we have tips. So I provide, business tips for success on Tuesday. And then we also try to get every other people in the group, because I'm a main person that posts. But I want to, and some people, they can still post tips as well. It's just, some people participate, in doing it, and some people don't. But we want people to be active in the group, and because that's how you get to network and know people. Because when people know what you do, you're building. That's how you build connection, when you're interacting with people online, and you're doing. That is how you grow. You get to know other people, and it's social media networking. That's what it is, So you need to be a part of a group that doesn't allow you to just post all day long. On Friday is our promo Friday. That means you can post your social. You can post your ads and sales on Friday. That's promo Friday. Thursday is Thankful Thursday. We put in stuff that we're thankful for, or something that's something that's thoughtful, or whatever. And then on Wednesday is Wednesday Wisdom. We post a dose of wisdom like a nugget of wisdom for somebody to take with them through the week. So we ask everybody to put in some nuggets. We don't want, it just has to come from me. Like you might have a dose of something you can put in there to build somebody up. And of course, on Tuesday is Tuesday tips. Tomorrow is Tuesday. We're going to be putting tips in there for business. Saturday is Successful Saturday. They don't, Ronisha. They don't. They really don't. And that's why that's a topic right there. Networking. So, Saturday is Successful Saturday. We share our successes that we had out through the week in our business, and it doesn't have to be anything like big. It can be something small, that you can share. Because even down to the small things are steps towards success. Or maybe that you made that connection. Maybe you made a new friend in business and now you have a consultation. That's a success. Things like that. And then Sunday is Self-Care Sunday. We chill, we relax, we reflect back on our business and see what we need to tweak, how we need to help ourselves and things like that. Because self-care is not just doing you, and it's a lot of times it is taking a step to do you, and also self-care can be self-care in your business, because a lot of us throw our business to the side too, and we don't do the things we need to do. So sometimes you got to do self-care in your business, or either self-care with yourself. So on that tip, guys, I'm going to be going, and I thank everybody. This time I'm going for real. I thank everybody for joining. You'll see me back on. Sometimes I will be coming on early in the morning like I did before. And I think when I come on the morning, boy, I'll be ready. I'll be charged up when I come on 6:45 in the morning. 'Cause I think that's when I did that video on that Google search topic. I came on early in the morning. Something about the mornings. Okay? So at this point, guys, like and share. You will be seeing me back in this week. I'm coming in with some awesome topics, and I'm excited. And you guys have an amazing evening. And you can do it. Whatever you're struggling with, you can do it. Just keep at it. Okay? Take care.